I just hit the button. We're live. So the Jeeplife podcast is coming live from Mountain View Vineyard, Brewery, Distillery, Winery thing.
I'm still screwing
in the
things.
Pocono Mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous here today. We did have like 9 drops of rain, but otherwise it's been absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that.
You're all set up now, man.
Maybe. Give it a couple minutes.
If you're on Facebook and want to view what's happening underneath this tent at the Quadratech tent, feel free to go to the Jeeplife podcast and check us out there. You can view us every Sunday night as we do a live show Sunday night. And
shout out to Quadratech and providing this awesome shade for us.
Yeah, how about that?
Quad ducks. We got quad ducks.
We got quad
we
ducks.
do have quad ducks.
Quadratech sponsored Jeep buggy sitting right next to us. We have Don's awesome Jeep behind us.
Yeah, right behind us.
Your Kylo Wrangler right next to us as
well.
And
it's all decorated with. We've got Tread Lightly is one of our partners, and they've done a really good job of providing some banners and power tank and
just wow.
All right, we're here with the Jeep enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania. We're getting ready to roll into a show. I didn't bother to put an agenda together, but I thought it would be fun to.
No agenda, no problem.
No agenda, no problem. I like it. So I'm going to hit that button and get it started. Is that cool?
Already?
Should we do that? Or
Why
let
not?
people come move their chairs like Kevin and Kimberly have done and move their chairs?
Please move your chairs closer to us. I know you might not like us, but that's all right. Get over it.
And our bridesmaids have come and joined us. They're hanging out in the sun and drinking some wine. Good luck to them.
Can we talk about Joe's awesome beer right here?
Oh yeah, Joe. So this is what does he call it?
I don't know.
It is Death Wobble, I think.
Oh.
And it's a Death Wobble double IPA, I believe is the correct term for that.
It smells pretty delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for the show.
Tastes pretty delicious.
All right. Oh, that's just Brandon actually opened up.
Tailgate. Sounds like you need some
Wow.
Listen, that's not,
over there, man.
not part of the deal next week, Brandon.
No.
Sounded like a really bad Heim joint.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's horrible. So what happens if I push this button? I don't know what happens if I push this button with a PA on it.
Oh, check it out, guys.
Let's check it out.
Welcome to the Jeeplife podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Jeeplife podcast. We're the podcast that celebrates that Jeep life, and we're doing everything we can today to enjoy that Jeep life. I'm here, as always, with the most amazing hosts in the business. To my left, I've got my good friend Bill. Bill, how's it going, man?
I'm still struggling with this mic situation over here.
You are. As much as you're mechanically inclined. And
I don't know what you're talking about at this point because, I am truly...
It is challenging you in a big way.
Well, it's a plastic table that the mount's trying to go to.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out the holder for the mic, whether I should hold it or use the stand, or I don't know.
Yeah, mine's still going pretty strong.
Yeah, you're holding it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's right. I'm actually holding my mic today.
Right.
And as always, I'm joined by our lovely co-host, Don. How we doing, buddy?
I'm good.
And you're rocking it over there.
I am. But I haven't done anything Jeepish this week.
J.E.E.P.
It's been a
drove a
slow.
Jeep, didn't
Yeah.
you?
I'm just kidding. It's been nothing but J.E.P.
Has it been all Jeep all week?
It has been.
That's not a bad thing to be.
Absolutely not.
I know when we met up earlier today, we met up and we're recording live. If you haven't noticed, we're recording live at the Mountain View Vineyard Winery,
No, that's the same
Distillery,
thing, man.
Brewery.
A vineyard and a winery is the same
It
thing.
is the same thing, but man, their name's way long. but
an acronym.
man, their stuff is awesome.
Delicious.
So we're up here in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania, and we got together with the Jeep enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania, our club that we belong to. So shout out to those guys. Yeah, you can hear them in the background partying, and we joined up with them. We had about 140 Jeeps
At the meetup,
to convoy up to this, and I know that we far surpassed that number up here. I didn't get an official count, but I think it's somewhere in the 180 mark.
Yeah, somewhere around the 180 mark.
Okay, so this event is Extreme Terrain's event, right?
Correct. So
tell me about that.
Extreme Terrain puts on this event. It's called Topless. Yes, absolutely.
I'll be right back. I'm going over to Blue Cactus.
All right, cool. So the
Jesus, it was hard to get
sorry guys.
Sit up.
I'm
getting nachos.
The Extreme Terrain puts on this event. It's called Go Topless, and it's a nationwide event that is basically the main purpose is for all Jeepers to get out, take the tops off the Jeeps, enjoy the nice weather of the spring. It's kind of like marks the end of winter and the beginning of spring.
It's really the jump off point for top down weather, right?
Yeah. So, and that's one of the best things about a Jeep is the ability to take your top off the Jeep and ride around kind of in that convertible lifestyle.
You mean the convertible top, the hard top, or the soft top, not your shirt.
I mean, if you want the shirt to come off.
We do. Russ's, not so much. Okay. Yours, yeah, we're good with that. So we're up here, Don. It was great it was an amazing drive up, right?
It was a really nice drive up. It was, I mean, even 33 was nice.
Yeah, it couldn't have been better. There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
The actual ride was really nice, though.
Yeah. So Brandon, the president of Jeep Enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania, does a great job mapping out the longest way possible.
I don't know how he does.
No, I don't know.
Drive that? Like, is it just?
And then he tests it. And then he goes out and tests it.
Tests it. Yeah.
We were drinking that day, in all honesty.
And he always finds the single longest way to get anywhere, and it is absolutely amazing. I love just getting on one of his drives and driving. It's awesome. That's how
It's pure.
That was
talent.
our first event.
Yeah.
Right.
First event 3 years ago. Somehow we got into cahoots with these. I don't know.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of weirdos that love Jeep.
It was a bunch of weirdos. Us
showing up in a Weiss parking lot at crack dawn of the morning, and
yeah, it was great. So this is a nationwide event, and I know that we're one of the larger events, and we've partnered with Cactus Blue Food Truck. They're amazing, and the winery
food out of this world.
Out of this world.
Blue,
and then there's live music. They've had musicians all day, but this is all a fundraiser
for Meals on Wheels, which is a local charity that supplies meals to people that are in need for if they can't get out of the house, if they're shut in, any type of situation that somebody's in that needs to have their meals delivered to them. They can't get out of the house, whether to get to the grocery store or to anything else. And it's an awesome organization and service that supplies the community and the people in it, and it's very important. And that's one of the main core values of the Jeep Enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania is to deliver and help each community organization and give back to the community.
Giving back. I mean, the Jeep community in itself is, they're good people. The Jeep people are good people. Absolutely. That's all I have to say is Jeep people are good people. And, dig deep in your pocket tonight. Walk by that Meals on Wheels booth. Drop $1 in there. I know the winery and brewery is giving $1 for every wine they sell and every beer they sell. And
we have an awesome fan crew that started.
We do.
It's like our fangirls out in front of us.
Sorry. Mikey's by far the hottest.
By far.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That's not saying much.
No, but this is a nationwide event, and we're very proud of what we've done here. I think
just the club in general. We love showing up to these events and seeing all the good people that show up and do their part to help give back. And it's sometimes it's one of those sayings. It's like one person can do a little, but a lot of people can do great things.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go for it.
So, in times like these where we have all this negative publicity around
Yeah.
us and we have all this stuff going on, it's nice that we're able to do this stuff to help people, to do some good, bring some positive back. Again, everybody that came out today spent money with the club, that donated money, all the good things that happened today.
And we're still accepting donations to the Jeep-Life podcast as well.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. And those can come in the form of Jeep parts,
parts, monetary,
for a long
food, beer, places to
I think
stay.
you're good in the beer.
No.
All right, we got it.
Yes.
Trying to get
Yes.
some nachos, but Terry said no. My trail dad wouldn't let me go get any.
We're recording. You're 1/3 of our beautiful.
You guys are
people.
doing good. I've been back. There's no line.
We hold it down. So that kind of brought me to a topic that Don and I kind of talked about before. Is what does a Jeep club do? Why would anyone want to join a Jeep club?
Because I need friends.
Yes. Reason number one.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a friend out there. Maybe one.
But I think that is, it's interesting that having a vehicle, a simple vehicle, brings you a group of people just like this.
Interestingly enough, I was talking to some people out in the audience, and they were stating that it's amazing to see a person goes out and buys a vehicle. They don't expect a community to come along with it. But when you buy a Jeep, it is literally you're buying into a lifestyle of top off, top down, doors off.
Camaraderie.
And everyone that owns a Jeep is more than willing to lend a hand that quickly.
Yeah, it's really kind of cool about that. And Don, you're absolutely right. It's that camaraderie, right?
Yeah.
I remember the day you and I met.
Yeah.
It was at the drive-in with one of our club events. Yep. And from there, we developed a friendship.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
a lot of my life centers around this club now, and the podcast. I would say majority of my friends are from this club and the podcast, and I couldn't ask to be surrounded by better people. That's the beauty about the Jeep lifestyle. And I told you guys before, I've done it all. I've done road racing, I've done drag racing, and I love all those sports equally. Even as much as getting on the dirt. But I'll tell you what it is with the Jeeps is the people. So that's what makes the vehicle so great.
Yeah, we're sitting between several Jeeps, and I look out across the parking lot, and I see Jeeps coming and going, and every time I go, wow, I love that Jeep, and it's pretty amazing.
Everyone is different too. Like there's no Jeep that looks the same. Everyone has their own style,
they take
their own
on
taste.
The persona of the person that owns them. They're like dogs.
Completely overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
mild build.
It goes from. Are you pointing at my Jeep and saying mild?
All right, I'm going to be honest. That's mild.
All right. My feelings are hurt.
I'm not wrong.
No.
I might not be right, but I'm not wrong.
It's not a mild build.
He is out of line, but he's right. It's not that extreme. Yeah.
A JK next to insanity.
Yeah.
It looks like a mild build.
You're absolutely
Put it this way, Terry. Yours shines better.
Yours does shine a whole lot better.
It does.
I was polishing a turd last
Shines
night.
Gooder.
Shines much gooder.
But it is cool because when you drive off that lot, you start getting that Jeep wave, and we've talked about the Jeep wave on
there's something
on
else
the
you
show.
do better to build.
By the way, to the people pulling out of the parking lot, Jeep wave to you.
Yeah. Hey. And we're throwing up the big hand for the Jeep wave to everybody. We're not ready to leave yet.
Nope.
But it really is. It's kind of an instant family, if you will. It's great to be able to pull in, and then Jeep clubs do events all over the country.
Yeah. Yep. To boot, there's outside of the Jeep clubs, there's so many cool events where there's a lot of Jeeps. You take like the Wildwood event that we'll be at.
Oh yeah,
Jeep Invasion of New Jersey down in Wildwood, New Jersey is put on by Blinker Fluid Productions.
Yeah.
And we will officially have a 10 by 20 tent and plot that we are going to be showing off our Jeeps, and also recording live multiple different times from the Jeep invasion of New Jersey.
I think when we talk to them, we're going to be over by the articulation,
That's awesome.
Articulation trailer that they bring in.
Yep.
And I think we're going to be taking a look at some rigs and DJing that as well.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Be a
yeah.
lot of fun.
We kind of built a relationship with them, and how many Jeeps are there?
I think it was like 2,500 last round.
Wow.
Yeah, in
2019,
2019 they had 2,583.
Wow. 2,583 to be exact.
I think.
And then I know that we're going to be at PA Jeep's All Breed show.
Yeah.
Yep.
In July.
In July,
Carlisle,
which is the
right?
third
It is in Carlisle at the Carlisle Fairground.
Yep.
And
22nd to the 25th, I'm pretty sure, right in that range. That weekend of the 20s is when we're going to be there.
yeah, they've asked us to be a part of their Rouse Creek has a obstacle course there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we've asked us to be a part of that, and
Oh,
then of
that'll be
course we'll be
fun.
talking with a lot of the vendors that are there and celebrating that Jeep life with people. We'll have our booth, and we'll have some stickers, and so it'll be fun.
And
It'll be
don't worry, we're going to be coming live to you from multiple different locations, vendor interviews, absolute people's builds.
We got videos coming out on YouTube. We've
Yep.
got videos
We got
coming
all
out on
kinds of stuff. So
Patreon.
there's going to be a lot of media coverage from that event. Hopefully the week after, we're going to be probably working our tails off to provide as much media for you if you can't make it.
Don, you just did a video that should be out. And it's
Should
very
be out.
soon
I'm
on Patreon.
hoping this weekend. We haven't finished up, but I think it's going to be a 2-part video. Billy and I, Scott and Becker were out. Did some blues and blacks, and did a lot of good footage. Billy took the video, and so that'll be out on Patreon within the week.
As I said during the video, if you don't like my voice, tough crap, get over it.
You're stuck with it.
Yeah, that's
May have
right.
used a different terminology.
We're stuck with it too, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we do a lot of content, and I want to kind of put a little plug in for our Patreon.
Yes.
We do extra work. There's extra content, extra videos that they get pre-released or whatever with our Patreon account, and we would love for people just like you to support and reach out and help us with a Patreon, even if it's just $3 a month. That does so much to help us bring great content to you.
So real quick, just so everyone knows out there that, a lot of the subscriptions and services we use to stream this stuff isn't free.
It's not free.
We pay a subscription every month to be able to use the services to stream our video on YouTube, Facebook, and that's where a lot of that Patreon money is going. Just so you know, it's basically just to bring you more content. That's all you're really paying for.
Literally, I know for a fact that all three of us, only thing we think about is how we're going to bring more content to you. Right.
Whether it's videos off-roading, videos in the garage, driveway mechanic, Mr. Frank.
Hey, how are we going to bring you more content? And Mike's bringing up. He just emptied out his wallet. He brought all $4
He's
up
making
here.
it rain.
Yeah, just here you go. Just like here's the Benjamins.
It's more like a little sprinkle, not a rain.
So let's talk. Let's get back to events. What's your favorite event, Terry?
My favorite event that we've done, that we've been a part of,
or something we want to.
Monkey Butler.
Well, dude, I got to tell you
that was
the New Jersey Fall Invasion,
Yeah,
that was a riot.
We had a lot of fun.
That's really where we built that relationship with the New Jersey Jeep Invasion folks and Blinker Fluid Productions. But the at-event stuff was fun. But the after hours was
make sure
where it
you
was at.
change your blinker fluid tonight when you get home.
Yeah, that's matter of fact. Pull over off the side of the road,
side of the highway, 33 on the way home. Change your blinker fluid.
You don't want that to go out, and you need it to be fresh. You need it to be fresh.
So Billy, yours was Jersey?
As we get questions
mine
from
was
the
definitely-
audience, what the hell is blinker
No
fluid?
focus at all.
Sorry.
No.
What? Squirrel? What is my favorite?
This is actually
event?
probably one of my favorites.
Oh, this is
This
tough.
and the spring trail ride was pretty damn good too.
Spring trail ride, Jeep enthusiast of Eastern PA, go topless days. Geez.
So I missed 2 years ago.
How
I
hard
missed
is
this
it
event
to
2 years ago.
like pin a single event as your favorite?
That's a good point. There's a lot of them I like, but I think this one, this is definitely top of my list. Spring trail ride's always a good time.
That's great.
You know.
What? So
And the
we
work
were
that
setting up.
do through the spring trail ride and the fall trail ride. That really is important to me personally because of number one, we help families normally in the spring trail ride with any type of hard situation they're in.
Yeah.
But in the fall trail ride, we normally sponsor the Santa's Helpers, which is
Right.
It's not really an organization, but it's something that my family does to help families in need in the community, whether they're burdened with some type of disaster or tragic happening, and it just basically gives back to the kids that otherwise they wouldn't have a Christmas. So Santa's Helpers, my family, we try to really get involved with that.
I tell you what, our trail events with the Jeep Club is great because we get people out that have never taken their vehicles off-road, and it's a great way to introduce them. And I know, Don, you always like to take one of the younger
Let's
groups out.
rephrase introduce to hook them on the
Hook them on,
On the sport,
yeah.
No, I do. I think in my blood, by nature, I'm a teacher, so I like to introduce people to things. I like to educate people. I've been doing it a long time, so it's enjoyable for me to share the knowledge that I do have. And I don't know. It's fun just to watch people light up, for that first time, and really figure out how capable the vehicle is. It's awesome.
Or they get that aha moment when they do realize that holy cow,
well, it was
my Jeep can do that.
I mean,
right?
we had that Grand Cherokee Trailhawk on Blues, and not once did it struggle. So I mean,
those things are awesome.
It killed it, So and I think, it's just an eye opener for that gentleman. It was cool.
Yeah,
Really
if I wasn't going to have this guy, and I had to take a Jeep that wasn't a Wrangler or Gladiator, that Cherokee Trailhawk is the way to go.
They really are. That Quadra Drive 2 system is unmatched.
Yeah, I mean, in snow, mud,
anything,
rock, anything.
Yep.
They've taken those things on the Rubicon Trail.
So I was going to say they so that was the big teaser when they came out with the Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. They actually took it to Rubicon and Mopar did, and they put the vehicle on the trail and did the entire trail.
Yeah, and it's crazy because that's not an easy trail.
No, not at all.
That was one of my few regrets of being out in California is not actually getting to go to the Rubicon. We had a late snows out there, so it was socked in.
So head up until June.
Yeah, and I was heading this way.
Sierra Nevadas have snow. It's wow.
I like snow.
So I like these events that occur over a weekend because I like to get to know people.
Yeah,
and you see somebody on a Friday or Saturday.
Butterfly.
Yeah, and you get to see them on Sunday too, and it's like you built a relationship. You have a shared experience.
I can have a full conversation with a brick wall.
You could.
To be honest with you.
It doesn't matter.
I'm out, gentlemen. Not me.
Yeah, we kind of match it with that. You walk up to anybody and talk to them.
Oh my gosh, I don't care.
Me, I kind of have to warm up to them. But once I do, they're family.
And then there's Don.
And
I
Don.
hate the world.
Yeah, you guys are my PR team.
He just sits in the corner and says and thinks of different ways he can kill them.
I like people. I think because of my job and I spend most of my day working with people.
Let's rephrase that, kids.
Kids, yeah.
And you know what kids ask?
A lot of questions.
Stupid questions.
They ask a lot of good questions, but it's a lot of questions.
Let's be honest.
But I think I tend to. It's just my personality.
And those kids are great, by the way.
My students are awesome.
They have really embraced your love of Jeeps.
Oh my God, yeah. To the point where they like, no more Jeeps, please. You know, but
Can
yeah,
you work on like a Toyota today? Like,
yeah. No, it's they do, and I feel like I'm lucky to have that job. It's a big part of my life, has been for 18 years, and my introducing them to my life isn't so much about them learning about Jeeps, but understanding that there are cultures out there that they can immerse themselves in. You know?
Yeah.
and so I can speak to that a lot about immersing yourself in a culture. I have very much